Hey, if you've forgotten who I am, my name is Dorainn. I made lots of videos about Spider-Man VR games, as you'll see below. You might remember around 6 months ago I announced that I'd be quitting VR content creation and making a new series called Dorainn Cares. And, well, it's here! Dorainn Cares is my new narrative video essay variety series, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what that means soon. But first, the series is kicking off from October 26th with a 5-episode premiere. Those episodes are a deep dive into the rise, fall, and surprising resurrection of interactive DVD games, which is actually a reimagining of one of my oldest and worst videos. I can't find any figures pointing to how well these games might have sold, but given the subject matter and the novelty of owning it on a fucking DVD, I can imagine they're not insignificant. A critical look into how a Kmart brand, yes Kmart, you heard that right, completely overtook Australia and the potentially questionable way they did it. The final boss of Australian conglomerates, Wesfarmers, bought the whole lot for more than the country of Georgia had made in GDP that entire fucking year. There's always bigger fish. See, I told you. A conversation about the artistic value and ethics of the mascot horror subgenre, and why it's actually a lot more important than you realise. Where the subgenre differs though is in the nature of these killers. Instead of your Jasons, your Michaels, your Freddys, you've got twisted, evil renditions of classic childhood symbols. Your Baldies, your Banbans, and your Freddys. A review of a feature-length film I wrote over the last 6 months against the writing principles of Christopher Nolan. Films that don't abide by this rule are the ones that get called pretentious. It's classic style over substance. This idea of everything in a story serving a purpose underpins a rule I feel some people are starting to forget. That everything in art is intentional. And finally, the first of the more story-focused Dorainn Cares Orange episodes, an investigation into the nature of nostalgia and attempting to pinpoint the moment it begins. Come with me and discover not only what nostalgia is bound by, but when it begins. That's it, but you might be asking, what the hell is a narrative video essay series? Well, basically what I mean by that is through each and every single episode of Dorainn Cares, a story is being weaved. So even though I might be talking about apples one episode and oranges the other, both are contributing to an ongoing narrative. But what's the story actually about? The title of this season, Old Children, might give you a hint, but I won't say any more, except to keep an eye out for episode 4 and especially 5. Listen, you guys, literally, I've been planning this series for at least 2 years, and in its modern form, like at least 6, 7, maybe even a year. It is actually insane to finally be able to see my series and see the videos and be able to watch them. It's a crazy thing. I'm so excited. I really hope you'll come with me on this fucked up, weird journey. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye. I'll see you soon.